And now we have four happy baby kois. There they are, swimming around.
So it's Sunday morning and I've just started on the fish pond. As you can see, this is the mould. It's 750 litres, so it should make a good pond, that. These are all the timbers. I've just got them all out ready for cutting. And this is where the pond's going to go, over here, just at the side of the greenhouse, and a little bit of spare ground we've got. As you can see, I've cut the first four pieces and bolted them all together using these little metal angle brackets. I've got it all level on the first layer, so this is the hardest bit, the first layer. Hopefully my measurements are up to scratch, so it's coming along nicely.
Video footage taken from our CCTV. I've been watching him whilst I was at work.
Now these sleepers are 2.4 metres long, and according to my measurements I want them to be 21.95. So I bought a new saw this morning in a set square, and as you can see I've marked them with pencil marks so I can get a nice clean cut with them. It's quite thick, so it takes a bit of doing, but hey ho, as long as it's accurate, that's the main thing. And up to press it is. Right then, I've been going a couple of hours now. Second level's up and done now. As you can see, look, got the nice little corner brackets in holding it all together. And what we're going to do is, I've got one more level to put on and then the mould will fit in. But there's the mould will be like 50mm off the ground, so what I'm going to do at this end, I'm going to go buy some bags of sand. I'm going to build it up to about 50 mils, sorry, so the mould will be sitting flush on this on a bed of sand, so when there's water in the pond it's not going to pull the moulding down, you know what I mean, and possibly split the bottom. So yeah, it's all coming along nicely. And voila, the third level is now on. All we've got to do now is put the mould in just to see if it fits. We'll find out how good my measurements were now. I'm just going to put the mould in to see if it fits alright, and then I'm just going to go and get some sand just to build it up at this side about 50 millimeters, so the bottom of the pond's sitting flush on the sand, so there's no stress on the mould once I fill it full of water, because it'll be 750 litres, which will be quite heavy. So without further ado, without further ado, let's try and see if we can get the mould in now. Please fit. Looks like we've got a decent fit there. Yes, lovely fit. Nice tight fit that. Hey, I am good, aren't I? So, fits like a glove. My measurements were up to scratch, so I'm just going to go get some sand now, just so I can put it in the base before, you know, before filling it full of water, so it's sat flush on the sand. And then we've got a filter over there which we've used before in another little fish pond, which I'm going to incorporate for this one, because it's good for 2,000 litres, that filter, so it'll be absolutely fine in here. Right then, I've just been to Wicks and got some sand, 4 bags of sand there. I've just took the mould back out now, and as you can see down in this left hand corner where the deep end of the pond is, when the mould sits in this framework, there's still a gap of about 50 mil, so I'm going to use these bags of sands, put them in that corner just to fill up that 50 mil, and then the base of it will sit flush then. Okie dokie. So there we are. I've put a sand base down there, and I've put it in all the areas that's going to be covered by the mould. As you'll see in this little corner bit, the bottom of the mould doesn't actually touch the floor at that corner. I'll just show you under here now. Look, as you can see, look, there's a bit of a gap in that corner and at the end, so we've got like a 60 mil thickness base of sand there, so we're ready to put the mould back in now and fill it full of water. I'll just give this mould a wipe down first though, because it's ever so dusty. It's just been sat in the yard at the at the place that we bought it from. As you can see, it's 750 litres, so the fish are going to have a happy life in here. And there's a nice little shelf there that we can put some like water lilies and stuff like that, just sit them on there in the pots and change them whenever we need to do. So happy days, all going well. Scully's enjoying herself, aren't you? Yeah? Are you enjoying yourself? What are you shivering for? Eh? What are you shivering for? You daft dog. So the mould's back in now. I'll give it a clean and I've wiped it down with a wet cloth so it's all nice and clean. The hose pipe's in now, so the only thing to do now is turn the tap on and start filling the pond up. So here we go. And there she goes, filling up. Now 750 litres, so I don't know how long it's going to take, maybe an hour or so. And once we've got it full to the required level, I shall then set about sorting some filtration out. Filling up quite quickly actually. It'll take about half an hour. So there we go, almost complete. I've put the little gravity filter in, as you can see. I think it can do a couple hundred litres an hour, which should be alright. The pump's down there in the water, all looking good. So we're 99.9% finished. Obviously you can see gaps around the edges where obviously in the framework, which next weekend I'm gonna put some little bit of timber around the edges and then cover the whole thing with deck board, so you won't see the moulding sat on the sleepers, but just have a nice fancy edge on it. And as well, next week after the filter's been going a week, it should be fit to put the fish in. Obviously we'll need a net on as well, because just above us we've got tree canopy hanging over us, and already there's a bit of crap falling into the pond, so that's what we need to do. But yeah, all looking good. Just chill out now for the rest of the day. All done in one day.
And giraffe. Oh,
750 litres.
oh, look at that already. So me coming back from work, this is what I've got. Now we're just conditioning the water and put the fish in. So now Henry, Jane, Mary, Elizabeth, you are going to your new home now. Yeah, your new house is built. It's not that very fully furnished yet, but it's ready for you to live. Okay. Very slow. Don't scare them, because scaring them can kill them. Probably a bit more water. This looks like we cannot. There's Henry.
We'll put him in first. To your new home, Henry.
There you are, Henry. Be free. There it is. Now.
Let's go in his new tank. Come on, guys. There you go.
There you are. There we are. Our fish pond is nearly finished. So look at them. Oi, Henry, Mary, Elizabeth, Jane, what are you doing? What are you running around? So you're happy now, aren't you? So this is not totally finished yet, because we still got to finish the edging, but at least they are out now, so I can buy fattening feds for them, because inside the fish tank I only feed them the non-fattening one, because the water gets mucky after one day. So in here at least it's a bit bigger, so they look happy. You happy?